Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. So what are we doing for Sunday Funday today? This one, I know you guys have sent me in a bunch of good suggestions, but this is one that I've been anxiously waiting to try to do. So we recently just cracked the Old Forester 1924. It comes in at 100 proof. We got it for $129.99. And we're going to put that up against the same mash bill, Early Times bottled and bond, that we got for $26. And then from the same company, $18.97 bottled and bond, Old Forester. That we got that at $54.99, and then the signature. This is 100 proof. Also, we got this one for $26.99. So I really wanted to see, being that they're all made, or this one wasn't made, but they used it. It's the same mash bill as the Old Forester, and they have 300 proof Old Foresters. I wanted to know, A, could we pick this one out as the winner, and B, is it that much better? So we have no idea. Regular mash mix-up rules. Mike pours them. I'm out of the room. He leaves. I shuffle them up. He's out of the room. So we should be drinking the same thing at the same time. We're going to start on left, work our way right, and we're going to see what happens. But I don't think we're going to dislike any of these.
I'm pretty sure with you there. The noses weren't extremely different. That's the sad part.
I don't know how that would happen if we're not even supposed to know that.
I'm just throwing.
No,
if I'm gonna do a cheating note, I'll give you the cheating note.
I'm just laughing because as I'm trying to talk, I see you over there snuffling around and smelling all the things.
I wanted to see if someone's gonna stand out.
It's not a competition. Well, this one's giving me a nice banana vibe right off the bat. I can say that.
I usually get a nut, and I'm not getting it. I need a sip. Might have slightly overpoured today.
You did, actually. I will say, that's very good though. I don't know. I think we might have done this way back when, but
I think I have one at the house.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see if we can decisively tell which one it is. Well, I don't know about a nut finish.
That's what I'm getting.
I'll leave all comments to myself. It is very good. This is the first drink of the day, so it's hard to tell until we come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because then the noses usually come in. Mm-hmm. Well, for me, anyway. This is another one of them. I don't really have a guess right now.
That's very good. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And again, I wanted to do this one because this is a 10-year. It is the same mash bill as the Early Times, but the 1924 is a 10-year. This was very oaky, whatever I just drank. So I don't know if, I haven't had these in a while.
I had the light oak, but I had a nut finish.
Yeah, you kept saying nut. I was feeling oak on that one, so we're gonna move on to glass number 2.
See, the nose is damn close.
Oh, they should be. They were all from the same people. So
I said this is gonna be a hard one.
Oh yeah, the only one that should stand out, because this is made at Sazerac now. In theory, it's blended there. So
are they all? Is that? How many years is that? Does it have a age statement on it?
I don't think it does. I don't know off the top of my head. That's a bottle and bond, so it's at least 4 years. I forget what the signature one is.
I don't know what the hell I was looking at when I was pouring today. I usually go to the bottom of yours.
I don't know what you were looking at either. It's all right.
I don't know which one I like better.
No, that's going to have to be coming off of it. Again, I
can make a call this way.
I think
it may change, but
I think one was a little oakier to me. I got
a
lot more of an oak presence.
Had more of a
where
nut
you
finish.
said the nut, but coming off of it, I'm gonna have to see going this way. This one's a little fruitier to me, in flavor wise. Where the other one was a little darker to me. But again, that was my first drink, so I'm gonna have to see. As of right now, I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. I just did that myself.
There's not as much flavor profile in 2.
I don't think it lasted as long either. To me, it didn't have as much of a finish as what it was. But this is wildly different. I don't know what to tell you.
I hate when that happens.
Minus 6 points.
When that always
I haven't seen you grab your phone. I assume that's what you did when you did it. But
no.
This is definitely different right here.
This one almost has like a fruitier note. Is that what you just said? No?
No.
I was confused with my phone.
No, I noticed that, but it's just funny. I'm more laughing because I'll say banana, you say nuts. I say oaky, you say fruity. Like if someone's watching to try to get unified, we are so off profile with each other. It's not even the same.
We're not usually far off in our taste buds.
We're not.
And
but it's
even
just,
guessing bottles not too bad.
No, it's just funny. What we taste is like total opposites all the time. Because I didn't get any fruit whatsoever.
This one even has a little more sweetness in it. I'm kind of liking this one.
There's gonna have to be this one. That is very good.
I'm thinking I might step this one up.
I'm gonna put it ahead of 2, but I don't know about if it's ahead of 1. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back with that. I don't usually make a prediction on the way this way, anyways.
It even kind of holds on a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. I like the flavor, the taste. It kind of reminded me of 1, to be honest with you. So, just for fun,
I can't figure out what one is.
I'm gonna see what number 4 is. In
I'm gonna sneeze. It's gonna piss me off.
Oof. That's interesting.
It's almost like a light marshmallow.
Guessing the bottles are going to be almost impossible. It's going to be a coin flip. It's going to be tough to decide which one I like better. They're that good.
I'm kind of with you on that.
I'm looking at your pores too, and I'm laughing in my head too. People watching me are going to be like, "What is wrong with that?" I'm thinking in my head, "Well, we're going to get 2 blinds out of this bottle the way you poured these, because it'll be gone."
I don't know what the hell. I usually go to the bottom of your thing.
I don't know what you were doing.
Maybe the first one I didn't have glasses on.
Mm-hmm. This is very good, but I think I'm like this right now. That was very good, though. I do like that. I'm going to have to see on the way back, coming off of each other, which way I'm going to go with this.
I don't know where I want to put this one.
Yeah.
I'm almost going to probably tie it with 1.
Yeah, I'm putting them kind of all in there. I'm going to have to work it on the way back. These are 4 excellent pours. I will say, without having a guess on anything, or you know what? I won't say anything until we come back. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute. We are back. So we're going to start on the right, work our way left. If I was smart, I would have wrote down what I was going to tell you guys on the break. But what I was going to say at the break, actually, now it just popped back into my head because I was like, what did I want to say? I will say this. None of these jumped out as 4 times the price bottle compared to, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing stood out significantly. Are you with me with that? No, it had nothing to do with whoever got it.
I know.
I'm just, for those that are, I have to get it. So far, these are all delicious.
This nose in 4 turned around 10 folds.
I knew they were going to anyways.
There's caramels in there now. Everything's like jumping in there.
When you say everything, are you saying like a chocolate-covered banana with nuts?
I don't have any bananas in here. A lot of busy days today.
These, again, 4 solid pours. My biggest drawback on this, or the one thing that I want to stress when we were doing it, was the fact that, these are all really good.
No,
and
it is
big disparity in price. That was the main character of that.
I'm going to probably keep this where it was, but it's pretty damn tasty.
It's funny. You cleanse your palate, and then you come back and you sit down, and that is absolutely delicious. Now, when we drank it, I was like, it's okay. But now coming back and being my first one, that is phenomenal. That nice, fruity, nutty, chocolatey deliciousness. It's got a decent finish. Yeah. All right. You might see the bottles are a little bit different. This was just my first initial guess on where I thought the bottles were. We may change that, but it was just something that, when you just... Oh, wow.
There's actually way more to this nose.
Yeah, it is. This is darker, richer, thicker than that was, and way bigger.
It's amazing, though, after a sip and sitting for a while long,
yeah.
Bullshitting.
This is like I'm not getting the banana nut on this one. I'm getting a dark, rich, thick.
This one holds on a little more, too. I'm kind of digging this one.
It's funny how many times you guys have had to endure me saying, I love that ride with the banana. This is just straight up solid. Like, there is so much flavor that comes. That is a nice finish. That is still in there, too.
Yeah, this one definitely hangs on more.
That is like a dark, rich caramel bomb right there.
That one's going back up. Mm-hmm. It's got a tail end. It's got the caramel with an... I'm still getting a nut. I know you're not, but...
Oh, no. It does... No, in all of them, I do get... again, this was a chocolate-covered banana with nuts. So I am getting a nut in it. But it's not...
Goddamn, banana's elusive.
That has a nice finish right there. I'm gonna edge that up a little bit over that one. We are going to have to take a second break and do a little knick-knack, because this is crazy how good these are. And it's only fair if you A and B them against each other, to make sure that we got them in the right order.
Yeah, we have like a 45-minute video, so that's why we got to go off screen.
That's why we have to end up pausing it. If we ever go to Patreon and people want to see it, you can watch us debate. We're not trying to hide anything, but we sometimes, like, these are going to be tough to figure out which one is better.
This nose is really jumping, too.
No, so I'm back to my bananas again. The reason I went with this was because these two, I shouldn't do that, because if you're watching in the car, listening in the car, you won't see it. But the 1897 in the signature bottle, they both have the same mash bill. In Early Times in 1924 have the same mash bill. So I'm getting a similar flavor profile off of Glass 2 and Glass 4. In Glass 1 and Glass 3 have the same to me. Oh, that's really good too. Again, you can't go wrong with any of these. I'm not gonna lie, but that's why these two middle bottles are so significant, because they're $26 bottles. That's why these are banging bottles for that price. Oh, this is where I get all warm and fuzzy when I get the banana nuts and everything that goes with it. I think I'd like it a little bit less than 3, though. I think I like that power profile that 3 was bringing. So I'm gonna edge it back a little bit.
I definitely like it less than 3. I'm not sure if I like it better than 4.
No, that's where the knick-knack is going to come in. We're going to have to go head-to-head. I agree with you 100%. I'm putting it behind 3 because 3 was just so powerful. Dark, rich, everything I like in a whiskey. I do like that wild ride. And I would take any one of these on their own. But when you're drinking them back to back like that, this one just was like, hello, kicking down the doors. All right, glass 1. Oh, this one's getting me a little sweeter now. Yeah. Like a sweet caramel now.
I'm really not getting caramel. I'm getting sweet, though. Like not even a maple sweet. It's just a...
That's funny, because when we first drank it, I was getting like a power oak flavor. And as a quick preliminary guess, I think I'm going to be way off on the bottles, but this is going to be my idea of what I think now, because I think I got a lot more of an oak flavor out of 3. This may change when we end up taking a break and knick-knacking back and forth. Guessing the bottle is just a little contest between him and I. That's all it is. It means nothing. It's going to be tough to pick which one I like best. These are all...
I'm still leaning right now towards 3 being my favorite. Mm-hmm. I don't know where this stands next to 2 and 4. I'm thinking this might be dragging back. This doesn't seem to hold on as much. This one doesn't seem to have...
Oh, I do like it, though. I do like it. And that's where, well, the reason why we go left to right and then right to left, when you come off of a different whiskey, for anyone who hasn't done this, if there's anyone that's watching it that hasn't, it really does change the taste. So when we end up going off, because we're going to go off in 1 second, then we're going to go what we think our last two, and then we go 2 to 3. You know what I mean? Like we try every one off of each other just to make sure that we definitely like this one better than this one. So
Yeah.
we're going to do that right now. We'll be back in 1 second. So we are back. And he has stressed me out because we already did the we are back, but someone had the wrong list. So, all right, you're going to see the bottles. I'm going to summarize it real quick right now. This is what I think they are. I think bottle 1 is Early Times, bottle 2 is 1897, bottle 3 is 1924, and bottle 4 is the signature bottle.
I think they're 1897, Early Times, 1924, and the signature.
Totally insignificant what we think the bottles are. We have a list, and our lists don't 100% agree. We agree on a top couple, but we don't agree on a bottom couple. So we're going to try this again, and we're going to find out which ones we actually agreed. We'll go off of Mike's list because it's just easier for the math, I guess. And let me cross out what I've already wrote down.
I've already got him stressed.
You do. His last place glass in my third place glass was what was in glass number 2, and it's what you put in glass number 1.
1897.
1897. Okay.
I think it came out the same, actually.
It did. That's what I already had written down. So your third place glass and what was my last place glass was what was in glass number 4. And it's what you put in glass number 2.
Early Times? Wow, what a coincidence. It come out the same way.
Are you doing this right this time? Because you just told me the same thing.
I said it's a coincidence.
And I'm like, really?
It is.
Okay. So we both agree our second place one was in glass number 1, and it's what you poured in glass number 3.
Signature?
Wow. So our number 1 is what was in glass number 3, and so it's what you poured in glass number 4. So it has to be 1924.
It is that.
All right. So there you go. So the winner today, 1924. And that just goes to show you, these were very close. And I had said this before, and I had actually asked you in the last one on what you really thought. This is the winner, hands down. It is the best tasting one, but it's not that much better where you can get this for $26.
All day long, I agree. Honestly, yeah, that.
Yeah, but
they
both
didn't
of
fare
these.
well.
If you drink,
I mean, they didn't fare bad.
No. It wasn't like so obvious.
You
It took us.
You could still get 2 of these for that.
Yeah. Or you can get 4 of these and 4 of these. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. So it's just one of them things. You guys do what you want, and you can leave a comment down below. Be very curious to think what you think. This one, again, for $26, absolutely delicious. I
didn't get
I think
smoked.
it's funny because it really had the same profile as the other one. I got a lot of banana in that one, so it is what it is. Blinds don't lie. So there it is. 1924 did win. My personal opinion, I don't think it rose that much over the other 3.
I was just
to
gonna
make
say,
it worth a while.
I would,
for money wise, I really don't.
It did win.
Yeah,
but did it smoke it? No.
No.
Did any of them really outperform the other? No.
No, they were all
They're pretty damn close.
Very good bottles. Huge difference in price range, and that's the whole thing. Someone did suggest, and that will possibly be our next Sunday Funday, putting this up against a couple of the big banging bottles, and I'm like, I like your idea, because then we'll see if it stands alone.
Signature,
you know what I mean?
Really does not.
It never fails.
I've
said this time and time again. People call me and ask me, like my friends, and they're like, "Hey, I got to buy a bottle about this price. What do you think?" This is always my go-to. You can't go wrong with it. It's absolutely delicious for the price.
We can't get that.
We can't get this one. Otherwise, but if you're in that price range where you're like under $30 for a Christmas grab gift and stuff, I always go to this one. There's a billion.
No.
But I always go to this one. So. Well, there you go. There's Sunday Funday. Again, leave a comment down below if you'd like to see a future Sunday Funday because I do like doing yours. This one I just thought I had to do because of the mash bills and the fact that it's all the same parent company. So, that being said, thanks for watching. My Toast with the Third. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Don't want any disruptions. Subscribe.
It'll be me swearing at the editing later.